Hello, everybody. Welcome. It's RP-1. Foxy plays RP-1. The Cosmic RP-1? I'm not sure what I'm going to call it yet. We're here in Cape Canaveral. To the administrators. We will grab early rocket development. And we want to do that fast. Okay, let's get another one. Suborbital research. Do that at a breakneck speed. Mission control. We have to control the mission. We want to first launch. And we want to break the Kármán line. The Kármán line. Skirman. Von Kármán. Dang it. Not Carmen. Not Carmen San Diego. Kármán San Diego. We need a first little thing. And that is going to be the Fox Bee. I got a bunch set up so we don't have to go through builds and stuff for a little while. We do want to make sure that we have enough electricity and stuff, right? And that those are all set to go. Okay. Everything is good. There's lots of info going on with RP-1. But we need to build an LC. Launch Complex 1. Get her building. And then the management. Alright, get this stuff away. Wait, no, you. I didn't try touching you. For frick's sake. Too much stuff going on. Clear the screen. Can't handle all that junk in my way. Now I forgot what I was doing. Plans. That's what we were trying to do. We need to add it to the plans. Unlock 10 parts. No, canceled integration. Yep, it failed, we know. RP-1, we have to tool it. I don't even really know what that means, but it makes stuff cheaper. I do know that. Now we add it to the plans. Yeah, there's no hangar yet. I mean, there's a hangar, but we don't launch from the hangar. There's no VAB yet. We just built it in one. So now we got to leave. Don't save, nothing changed. Now we need to go to the staffing. For what? There's nothing to staff. Oh, researchers. Yes, researchers. We want all 20 of them to be researchers. Because they can't do anything else otherwise. We'll hire new people to be engineers. When it's time to build our rocket. Alright, we understand. Don't show us again. But do show us this. February 14th, our launch complex will be done. Show us. Show us that. And then warp to completion. Now that is done, we can start building rockets. The Fox Bee. Although I shouldn't call it the Fox Bee anymore because it was originally had an Aero Bee, but then I switched to the French Veronique motor because why not? I like French stuff, I guess. I played the Paris Brasserie earlier today on the other channel. But that's today as in recording, not today as in you see this video. We did that one live. So oh yeah, we came back here to now build this thing, right? So we need to show our management, go to the plans, and start building 2 of them. And then we need to staff. Well, let's get out of the VAB. What do you mean? Nothing changed. So don't save anything. There's nothing to save. Why does it keep asking me that? Frickin' do anything. I said I didn't even need to go into the VAB for that, did I? I don't think I did. We need staff. Now we need engineers. Let's see, how much money do we have? With a balance of 144 a day. The max of 23. Let's see, if we take, that's 3,000. Well, how much money we got up here? 18 grand, alright. 3,000. And then we hire them all. So now it says May 5th. But if we add 10 more, it'll be March 30th. Then we might as well add 3 more and max it out, right? Yeah, we got the money to do it. We got the money to do that. Maxed out. I didn't really have a whole lot there. Now the next one will be done 425. And can we go back to the VAB? The film one. We're going to need one of these too. Oh, modified? What do you mean? No, everything's good. Nothing needs to be modified. Does anything need to be tooled? Nope, no tooling. Oh, management. Plan it. Add that to the plan. Unlock those parts, yes. And build us one of those. Did we control the missions yet? We did. Yeah, because then we gotta do some film stuff. Reach suborbital trajectory return. We'll do that with film too. Although it was originally done in 1951 with some biological stuff, but we're gonna do it with film. Well, then we have 2 science. That starts with 2 science. We better get that going. We messed up by not getting that going before we time warp to our launch complex. But first off, we need better engines, and then not enough science for that. Oh, that takes 2. That takes 1. But we need this one so we can get our X planes going. That's how we want to start it. Yeah, that's how we want to start it. And then speaking of getting X planes going, we need to go to our administrative building, and we want to start upgrading that. But we need to upgrade it at a lesser price because that's going to run us broke. So we're good with it taking till... We're good at making that last... We're good at making that take until November 10th. Go back to our combination. Tell us everything that's going on. The Fox B1. A second one just in case there's a failure or something. And then we can do our film testing. Then we unlock. Then our administration building. Then we unlock. Why does that take so long? We need more researchers. Staff. How much money do we have? We can hire more. Oh, no, we can't. We're at a negative $43 a day right now due to building our administration building. Eek! I guess we're not researching anything too quickly, are we? No, back to this. Get out of the way. You can leave too. Warp to that getting done. That'll take 2 days and 22 hours and 22 minutes. Good thing it's not 3s. We'd be called Freemason NASA. Warp for that to get done. Now we'll warp till the sunrise because we want to be in the daytime. Oh, soon with there'll be a new upgrade to Sol, so there's not trees in the middle of your launch pad and runway. You gotta turn down the scatter so they're not like impossible to fly off the runway. Although we're gonna have our runway in Edwards anyway, so come that time it ain't gonna matter. There won't be trees there. It's in the desert. We're ready to launch. And then I personally, oh, what do we got here? A leader unlocked for what? That can't be right. We didn't unlock any leaders. We ain't done anything yet. That must have been from something else. Oh, I was playing around with the plane, I think. It's gotta be. It was simulation. It was all in a simulation. Alright. We're here on the launch pad. And I think I was gonna say, I am not a fan of the McJob. I really only use it for ascent stats at times. And Delta V stats are nice to know at times. But we don't need either of those right now, so go away, McJob. It's just my personal thing. I don't really like it. I'm going to try not to use the guidance stuff and all that. I have other stuff I use besides it. I really like KOS, so let's get rid of that stuff. Slide the screen up here where I want it to be. And we're going to tell it to run sounding. Oh, there was one thing I didn't do. Hold on. We need to get that out of the way. I think I forgot to do this in the VAB. Abort. We did. Oh, and what is panic? I'm not sure what panic even does, but we want range safety. Put that back up here where I want it. You go away. Everything go away. Click. Starting the countdown soon. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And away we go. And then it starts to tip. And it's going to head off to the west. Apparently I didn't make these fins big enough. But every time I've launched this, it seems to have worked. And it flies all the way over and just gets to the Gulf before it comes down, then range safety blows it up. But we do get some good science going on. Well, once we get above 40K. Max Q is reached at 10,699.43 meters. Pitching downrange, that's for if we had aviation and it's supposed to go the other direction. We're more pitching uprange, actually. Oh, something happened. Something happened, like losing control. Did we run out of fuel or did we have an incident? Failed shutdown. Doesn't really say. What about this? The Vernique has failed with an engine shutdown, but the failure has given us valuable data. Oh, we're still going to get across the Kármán line, so that's fine. We're okay with that. Time warp it up there. Oh, it's losing control. It's losing control. Is it going to get all the way to the Gulf? Yeah, see, we're getting warm subtropics flying high data right now. Which we will only get data because we got to get 140 to get to actual space. Kármán line ain't really doing us much for that. It's still just flying high, really. But our KOS script, once it falls down and gets below 4,000, it counts down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and it explodes anyway. So we're not going to be landing in Tampa Bay or Orlando or anything. All right, let's warp the time. Oh, we broke the Kármán line. Both our missions are successful because we had to just launch and break the Kármán line. So both of those are done. A little more warp for the time. We're on our way down. We've maxed out our altitude. I want to say this should be Tampa Bay, right? Or this. I think this is Tampa Bay. So yeah, we should definitely clear. Let's. Still says we're in warm subtropics. Those are all running nicely. How much time do we have left? Alright, we got a good little bit of electric left. But now we are over the oceans. How about that? So all civilians are safe. We've made it to the Gulf of Mexico. Global alarm. Low electric charge. 14%. Oh, was that our... And those sounds come from this great mod here. Curb Note Light. That's got all kinds of train alarms and there's a calculator. You can write down notes. Great little mod now available on CCAN. Oh, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Range safety. Communication loss. Yep, we know we lost our communication. We blew up our rocket. Because we got lots of things over here. To the Space Center. Space Gazette. Foxy's Aerospace. On March 24th, 1951, rocket reaches space. A Foxby rocket has shot out of the atmosphere and into space on a mission of scientific discovery. For the first time, rocketry is not a weapon of hostile destruction, but an instrument to further our understanding of the universe. We are all hoping that as an age of world wars end, an age of cosmic discovery will begin. And this flight marks the beginning of an era where the stars will start to seem closer and closer. Some historical information. The first real-life rocket to do this was the V2 number 3. On the 10th of May 1946, launched from White Sands as part of the Hermes program. It carried a Geiger counter to measure cosmic radiation. The Hermes program combined scientific and military objectives, but it still marked the first suborbital spaceflight to carry scientific instruments. Clean up our debris. Move out of the way. You're in the way of cleaning up the debris. We got 10 new applicants. We're going to throw those all in research. Whether the bank account likes it or not. Let's check out our messages. Contract complete. First launch. Congratulations! Your space program is off to a great start. Now it's time for some rocket science, as you need to continue to go higher, faster, and further. An uncrewed speed record of 900 meters per second. Congratulations. 1200 meters per second. 1500 meters per second. Uncrewed altitude of 40 kilometers. 60 kilometers. 100 kilometers. The Kármán line. The Kármán line. We got our 10 applicants from doing that. And now we get to choose a leader. Let's go to the administration and check out our leaders. Vladimir Germanloni. And he does hired the Kurvitson son. It's minus 15 to our confidence costs for program activation. Oh, that ain't so bad. Plus 5 speed to the launch complex and minus 7 reputation from contracts. Actually, that's pretty good stuff. I usually go with this guy, Valentin Glushkov, because for some reason I think it's funny that you gain 10% reputation if you move an existing leader. So if I throw anybody else in like one of the other spots and I kick him out, he gets better stuff. Or the space program does. And it's also, he's an engine design genius. So we get 15% less funds for research salaries. I do like our researchers costing me less. The hero of the Socialist labor. Plus 5 reputation from contracts. Sergei Korolev. He worked in the Soviet rocket from 1945 until his death of 1966. He is an excellent administrator. Salary costs are down 12%. A hero of the Soviet Union. 5% to reputation. But he's cautious, and you'll lose funds from programs. So I don't want to lose my funding. Milton Rawson led the Viking and Vanguard programs for the Naval Research Laboratory, later absorbed by NASA. He's a U.S. Rocketeer pioneer. 10% speed for researching. That's good. 10% confidence for science first. But tight deadlines. 20% of your time goes away from your deadlines. Tight deadlines part 2. Another 20% of your funds keeps funds in the year consistent. Werner von Braun. We all know about von Braun, the designer of the V2. Politically savvy. 12% confidence from contracts. Charismatic. 12% reputation. But the slave labor during World War II makes your reputation decay much quicker. We don't want that. Satish Dhawan, the Indian mathematician and aerospace engineer. He's the director of the IISC. Or is that 2 SC? Is that a Roman numeral 2 or is that double I's? 15% science from transmission. Oh, that's good. That is very good. An explanatory leader. Minus 15% reputation. Oh, your reputation is slower. That is good. But he runs a shoestring budget and you lose 8% of your funds from the programming. You don't know. We're going with, if we kick someone out, we get better reputation. Confirm. Then I want Werner von Braun to be our chief designer anyway. When that comes up. Hopefully. I don't even know, I know people end up in other spots, so I don't even know if he ends up here. I've never done this one. But hopefully, I think he will, because that's what he really was. And we gained 3 science. Oh, we gained 2 science. So let's do some research. We need to research this one. We need service modules, and we want aluminum tanks. Oh, yeah, aluminum fuselage. For a second, I thought it said fairings. I was like, no, I don't think that should be that, right? No, it's not. So now we can recondition our launch pad, take 3 days. The next Foxby. Oh, we just missed 420. We done 422. Along with a 2-day rollout. That gets done in the middle of the night, so we want to go till sunrise. It went a little past sunrise. It's 12:30 in the afternoon now. But let's do this for science. So if we check out our science, yeah, invalid because you gotta be high, but telemetry is just that it's not biome specific. Pressure scan is biome specific. So I think we definitely finished telemetry. I don't know if they'll finish the pressure, but not temperature, because we get like, and then it switches to ocean, and then the time starts over. So we'll be able to shoot a couple off before we get that. But I will definitely finish the telemetry, and I don't remember if it gets the pressure scan done. I will do pressure scanning on the one that also takes the film. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lift off. So the Soul mod uses BlackRock's version 5 clouds and Parallax continued. For regular RSS, you can get configs for version 4 clouds and Parallax 2.0. So it's not as good. And Soul looks better too. And as it comes out, there'll be more features to make it look better if you have a NASA computer. And what was he talking about? There's low kerosene, 14%. I think we were just ran out of fuel. Alright, head off across the state. The rocket flies funny and goes inland. But I guess that's good because we collect science across this. Telemetry. And not just over the ocean shooting at the other direction. With our temperature scan. On the way down. Whee! Oh shoot, we didn't modify that. Rain safety, blow it up. Oh, not yet. We need to get below 40 so we're not collecting any more science. Then we blow it up. Low electricity. Oh, never mind. It is set. Program ended. Oh, it wasn't set. Rain safety. Aha! Space Center. Collect our debris. And then might as well warp for that to get done. Wow! We need a new mission. Reach a suborbital trajectory and return. I don't remember. Is it that one or is it this one? Nope, it's this one. Because that one's downrange. And with our film, it doesn't pitch downrange like that one did, because the film one's got bigger fins on it, so it don't fly off to the edge. So yeah, it's this one. Reach 140 kilometers, because without flying off the edge, we can go straight up and get into space. I don't think we break space by much. But yep, we need to accept this contract. And then, how are we doing on funds? Losing $44 a day. That's May 5th. Construction's gonna be done then. Okay. I'm not sure how to figure any of that out, but hopefully we can keep enough funds. We're done building on the 22nd of May. Roll her out. 2 days. Oh, shoot. Well, I don't know. Like, we need to make another launch complex for our next rocket that we're gonna need. The Revenge Waffle. Should have had that going instead of waiting until it comes around. But now we are equipped with a camera. So now we need to go run sounding, but we need to tell it that it's true that we have a payload, and that's it. Because we still want...
I don't know that.
Not talking to you, Alexa. So now it won't blow off the rocket, and it'll activate our parachute. Oh, you know what we haven't been doing? This. I wonder how that would have looked with the one that was heads off to the side. Kind of disappointed that there's not an action to open up the door. Like, why is that stopped? It needs to be waiting. An invalid situation. Max Q is reached at 10,834 pitching down range, but it doesn't have the ability to pitch because it's just a science core. They don't have any avionics. If it did have avionics, it would start pitching and heading out over the ocean. An apparatus of 165. We will definitely make it to space. Alright, our altitude is above 40. Are we getting science now? We are. Nice. Right, so there is high science to get. Is it Earth flying high, warm? So, oh, it is little biome specific. Nice. So there's lots of more science that could get. Of course, when we start sending on the next on the Revenger Waffle, it's going to start heading out over the ocean anyway, so we'll grab ocean film that way. Yes, yes. Pressure scan is done. The pressure is about 2.5 kilopascals or something. Oh, we have made it to space. We are officially in the space. About to hit our apoapsis. There it is. On the way down. See you later, booster. Well, we just kind of tip over. Oh, we hit the atmosphere. What was that about? Oh, low electric. It really starts in the atmosphere. It should flip over. Never had it point straight down like this before. Oh, we ran out of electric. We're really hitting some arrow now. Yep, now it's starting to flip over because all the weight is at the bottom there. Let's do a starship like belly flap maneuver. Then when the funniest tiny little, we can get rid of you. I mean, you're not giving us any more information. The battery's dead. But the tiniest, funniest little joke shoot's about to pop out. It's kind of hilarious. I've had a smaller one before on something else. I don't understand how they get so small. Ooh, boom, the booster's blowing up. I wonder what's over there. Whee! Oh, there goes our little joke shoot. Tells you the funniest little. Whoa! It's kind of great, actually. Poof, and then shortly after that, flights our main chute should go off, which is kind of normal sized. So there it goes. I mean, actually, it might be kind of oversized for the payload, but it's more normal size to what you'd figure a parachute would be, not this little dying. Alright, warp to time, get down to the ground. And now that we got the big parachute, let's do this view. Whee! I mean, as it went poof, like as it went by. I'm doing. I don't think it opens until it's like really low, like 500 meters or something. Whee! I want to see it go poof. I want to see it poof. We're just going to keep hitting this view till we watch that parachute in flight. Here we go again on our way down. Will the parachute fully deploy before we hit the ground? Oh, there, it's deploying, it's deploying. Nice.
Nice.
You freaking kidding me? It doesn't fall down very fast with the parachute deployed, though. Hopefully the audio isn't too jacked. Whoa, yeah. Hold on. Get to the normal view before you start doing stuff like that. I just realized that, the audio wasn't coming through my headphones, it was coming through the TV speaker. So there's probably an echo. Sorry if, there's a difference, but I ain't gonna fix it. Too late. So sad, mo fad. Alright, we gotta get this thing on the ground. Give us our science. Get us to the next launch. Warp to time.
200.
Oh, we got callouts. Thought I set that only for
90, 80, 70.
Thought I had that only for aircraft, but
60, 50, 40, 30, 20.
if that's curve note doing that.
10.
And we have landed.
Retard.
Recover. Normal recovery. Oh, look at all the signs we get. Recover a vessel from a suborbital flight. 5.5 science. Planetary photography. 1 science. Planetary photography. Oh, flying high. Warm subtract. Flying. Oh, space low. That's not flying. Earth space low. Warp subtracts. 0.4 science. Planetary photography. Earth space low over the oceans. Oh, it was flirting the line on there. Alright. Almost a science. Temperature scan from the upper atmosphere of Earth. Warm subtropics.
Yes, science!
Some points science earned for 17 science. Oh yeah, we're gonna go buy some stuff. We get to buy stuff. Oh, we contract a lot. Uncrewed of 140. Reach a suborbital trajectory in return. Well done. Our scientists are now studying the sample to see the reactions from the journey. And we get a new leader. Administration, we got a new leader, a chief scientist, Mikhail Gurlevich, a Soviet aircraft designer. He works in MiGs. He can give us 10% flight research speed, Soviet plane focus, minus 10% to early orbital rocket engine research. Oh, we don't want that. Betty Love was an engineer and computer that worked for the NACA at the High Speed Research Station at Muroc Air Force Base. She was instrumental in computing data for the X-1 aircraft. X-1 Pioneer. 8% of flight research speed. X-1 Pioneer. Minus 13 funds to air launch rollouts. That's pretty nice. Crew safety. Integrations to cockpits take longer. Jack Parsons was an American rocket engineer, chemist, and associate with the California Institute of Technology, Caltech. One of the principal founders of both the Jet Propulsion Laboratory and the Aerojet Engineering Corporations. So he'll give us created a composite propellant, 12% solid rocket engine research. Nice. Created same thing. 40% integration speed of solid rocket engine parts. But here's a Red Scare victim. And you get 15% reputation to your reputation decay. Theodore Van Kerman, Hungarian-American mathematician, aerospace engineer, and physicist, who's active primarily in the field of aeronautics and astronautics. He come up with the Kármán line. That's why it's called the Kármán line, because the name of him. He found out that he calculated that orbital speed. To keep an airplane to lift, you still have to be going orbital speed at 82 kilometers. So at that point, you might as well just be in space, because your wings aren't doing you no good at all. In order to stay afloat, it's pure speed. And that's orbital speed at that point too. So then they round up to 100 kilometers and call that the boundary of space. Founder of JPL, 6% to rocket engine research speed. Expert in airflow, 60% flight research speed. Crew safety, 5% speed of the VAB integration. Well, that we're going to go with. That's our guy. So now, we need, because 3,000, we need bigger, better rockets for that. So now we need to go to the first low space film return. So we got to get above the Kármán line and go 200 kilometers downrange and return the film camera. So we want that mission. We need to go to the vehicle assembly building, and we want the Revenge Waffle film. Then we're gonna need a new LC for that. Launch complex number 2. And then we need to tool it, make stuff cheaper, add it to the plans. Acknowledge unlocking all those parts for 8 unlock credits, and we can't build it until the launch complex is built. 2 days for reconditioning, post-war rocketry, that'll get finished in August. And the researchers aren't doing anything. We should, how about we kick out another one of these ones for the science. That'll be done June 6th. Yeah. Reconditioned launch pad. Wait for another Fox B. I'll be doing on. We're losing $132 a day now. Because we're building that complex too. We only have $2,000, yo, and we're gonna lose money fast. Roll it out. 2 days to roll out, and it's still dark. Midday, June 22nd, 1951. We launch another Fox B film. Run, sounding true. Just don't blow up my rocket. I need to return the film. Bye bye rocket. Away. Warp the speed. Slow down. Let's enjoy the beauty of the Cape. But don't look over here because of the soul thing. Some of the launch pads are kind of not right. That's going to get fixed in an update. I slid over these ones myself. I moved a couple of them, but like, I'm not going to bother with all of those. Let's just do like the main ones. Aha, we must be low on fuel. Yep. Now we just wait. As we float, hold on. Are we collecting our science? We're not. The frick are you collecting science for? Jesus. Just missed 20,000 meters worth of flying high science. And what did it just say we completed? Waiting. Why are they all waiting? So those are all done? 2.6, yeah. Those are all of the done. Warm subtropics. So how do we ever get ocean like this? Because shouldn't it like rotate? They're just going to rotate on us this way, right? But once we get space, we'll get some new science. New science. Starting now. Running. Alright. Get all that junk out of our face. We want to look out and see Florida. I almost call it Lake Pockettrain. What is that lake? Lake Okeechobee. Yeah, so when we're flying, that's gotta be Tampa, right? Or Tampa up here more. Maybe this is Tampa. There's the thing I'm curious. I think it's supposed to make it look better, but I don't know what heights or whatever. You can see our space center. Oh, we're going down. Goodbye, rocket. Booster. Bye-bye, loser. That's a Komodo gaming thing. We can look up the coast. All the way up. Massachusetts, like the bay's up here or something. Myrtle Beach is going to be in here somewhere. Warp the time near them. Oh, there's always a pause when it hits the atmosphere there. When you go through the atmosphere spot, it does a little pause. I think textures are like changing. Oh, wow. That's about to run out of electricity, must be. Alright, no more science collection. Just wait for a little tiny drogue chute. Oh, like zooming back. We're doing a better belly flop maneuver this time. It ain't pointing straight down. Now we're out of the power. Boom, I heard our booster crash. There's our tiny drogue chute. Tiny drogue chute. So I want like the whole thing to look like this, like everywhere. All the way down. Over there I want to see Orlando and actually see Tampa. So know if I'm accidentally dropping boosters on civilians. Like at least this has parachutes. Comes down and lands softly. So it lands by someone's house. It's not such a big deal. And technically, right, once that's like this or that parachute deploys, they'd fly by with the plane with a hook, because they wouldn't just want anyone to be getting their photos. Could be pertinent information in there, you know? Whee! Pictures on the parachute go whee! And I've tried to get like that to cut, but it doesn't cut. It's like it's not an option. Like it should say cut parachute or whatever.
200.
Oh, we're getting our call outs. Let's see here so we can see the little numbers.
100.
90.
80. 70. 60. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
I didn't say.
Retard.
Oh,
Retard.
landed. Retard. Retrieve. Recover. Normal. Recovery. More science. 3.1 science earned for a total of 23 science. Didn't we spend science last time? We need to spend science. To heck. Because we want to unlock this. And then we need to unlock this. And that. That should probably be done before some of these down here. We can always change that later. We need to unlock this one. And this one. And that one. And we have two left. I don't think there's anything that's cost 2 now, right? Yeah. So we may have to change around what way they unlock, but we'll worry about that at another time. Look at all the stuff we got going now. How's our money situation doing? Negative $137 a day. Not good. Not good at all. Full sword rocketry testing is going to get done here very soon. Let's warp for that. Oh no. Time warp has stopped because we ran out of funds. We have to slow down construction of something. Right, where's our funds thing at here? We only have $64, so we gotta get below that. So 25%, 25, right there. We'll make $5 a day now. We can finish it off. Lose 10 cents a day, and then that'll get done 11:15. Can we get both done this year yet? $24. That's only gonna last like 3 days though. Nope. It's now 11:15, and then the 12th of next year. How's our science doing? Pull up this thing. Show by known. You get out of the way. Go compact. So we want show only known subjects. Filter by the current vessel. So planetary photography, we can get flying high, warm. There's still in space. Right, there's still stuff to get there. Flying high is done. We only got half of the space, so we can still get down there. Telemetry, we've probably finished that on everything, right? Oh, there's a tiny bit left to get there. And temperature, we've gotten all that. If we can float over the ocean, there's a little bit more to get. And we've only got half of that. Yeah, so let's launch another one of these then. Can we get another one of those in before the end of the year? Plans. The film. Combined. Why don't I see it on here? Integration. Complex 1. What? No. Not enough funds to integrate. Oh. How much does it cost? That's right, we only make 10 cents a day. It costs $163 to build one. But if we go to this, warp to fund target, target fund, we want 163. Estimate the time, that will take 44 days. Yes, warp. Oh look, now we're making an advance of $3 a day. Plans. A film has been added to the integration list. And that'll be done September 23rd. Warp to completion. Time warp stopped because there's something. We ran out of funds again, didn't we? Wait, I thought we were making money. Nope, now we're $19 a day in the hole. We made it till August 31st. Right, construction, we gotta slow something down. We slow you down. One click. Let's still be done. No. Might as well slow this one down. Now we're to $5 a day. Nice. Right, now can we work till that's done? Roll out a day. Sunrise. September 25th. Let's launch for some more science. Kind of overcasty today. Oh, that was a nice explosion on the pad there from the little booster. Nice view of that from that angle. That was cool. Through the clouds. Yay! Oh, the moon went zipping by us. That was kind of neat. Where's the moon at? How come I seen that go like shooting by? Or was that just the sun? Oh, there's the moon. And Mars, and Venus, and Mercury. Like how like the distant skies thing works. So if you're down where there's glare, you see no stars. So hey, flat earthers, why is there no stars? Oh, there's Jupiter coming up. Well, there is. It's just you have to be where, you know, so they're not getting shined out. Telemetry analysis. Data acquired. Where'd the booster go? It shoots away fast. Especially in time warp. You didn't spend very much time in space, so we're really not getting a whole lot of that science, are we? Pretty sure those are Minecraft villagers. Sounds more like a Minecraft than it does a Kerbal. I like how it like comes in and the way the arrow effect does that. Free falling. There the clouds all morphing in the time warp.
200, 100, 90, 80, 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10. Retard.
Returned. 2.6 science earned. For now 9 science. Weird science. In which we should probably grab early science to get advanced biological and a mass spectrometer. Spectrometers need a container, if you ask David Weiss. Yeah, that's how they measure gas, but it needs a container. 2 days to recondition. Should we try to make one more of those? Oh, we can. Yeah. Why not? Why not? Let's just launch another one. We gotta collect that science. While we wait for this stuff to get built. Well, we only have $44. How's our daily thing look? $7 a day. Perfect. Can we hire a researcher? No, we cannot. It takes $300 to research one. And we only have $44. $44. What about when we get this thing finished? On October the 19th. We're still a little short of being able to hire another researcher. Oh, combined. We need to roll it out. October the 21st. Another cloudy day for a sounding rocket. That's true. Because we don't want to blow up our pictures. Even if it's the same pictures we get every time. I don't think we're getting a whole lot of new pictures here, but... you never know, they might be getting some new pictures. I guess they're getting pictures of clouds. Oh, look at that big old cloud. Looks like a mountain. Yeah, I don't think there's weather yet. I believe ballisticfox said that's coming in the 1.0 update thing. But that looks like it could be a weather cloud. Mountain clouds. Although the V5 ones, they're like they're like huge in the stock game. So yeah, I don't think we have those yet. $166. I think it got a little higher this time. And the good thing is we're getting a lot of data on this engine. We check that out. We're now up to 5,000, so over half of the data we can collect on it. This means it's going to run better every time. Run better, run longer, we can start extending the tank. All the good things. Really, that wasn't on. We didn't get any of the space from that. And we even went higher than what we ever went before. Why is that not automatically on? Missed out on science.
200, 100, 90, 80, 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10. Retard.
Yeah, we must have went somewhere this time because we didn't land by the space center really. Recover. Yeah, we didn't get hardly any science because they were stupid. And then make sure the science was turned on. Yeah, so we collected all the other science because the only thing we got was the photography. recondition. A few days, our launch complex 2 will be done. What does that do for our funds? Yeah, that jumped them up. Now we have some money. Now can we hire some more researchers? And that's all the researchers we can hire. Alright, and then we need to take out all the engineers out of here and move them into here. And start the Revenge Waffle film. Oh, wait, what do you mean? Do I gotta change it? Change this? Yep, that's what I had to change. Not enough funds. Oh, how many funds do we need for the Revenge Waffle? Revenge Waffle film. Which is my take of the V2, which I thought was really funny because the V2 is Vengeance Module or something, and I was like, it sounds like Revenge Waffle. The Vengeance Waffle or something, which means Vengeance. I think it might mean Revenge Rocket or something, Vengeance Rocket, but I don't know, sounds like Revenge Waffle to me. So we got the Revenge Waffle. But, oh, it takes $866. The doll hairs. Can we get that much before the end of the year? Warp. We want, what was it, 866? Estimate. Oh, it's only going to take 9 days to do that. Yes, warp. Now we can make a Revenge Waffle? Not enough funds to integrate. How many funds did it need? I thought it was 866. Yeah, 866. Well, I can't have $0 or something? Are we back in the negative? No, plus $67. Warp to Sunrise. Oh yeah, it's like bouncing up and down. But now we should be able to make a Revenge Waffle, right? Aha! And it says that's going to take until March of 1953. That's way too long. We're going to need a lot more engineers, but we can't afford anybody not until February of next year. Oh, supersonic plane development's done in 3 days. Let's warp till that's done. So, oh, we can make our X-Wing nice. Which means we're going to have to... Oh, well, we really can't do that. I mean, we can. So we need to go to the tracking station. And we need to move to Edwards Air Force Base. And then we need the spaceplane hangar. The Kerbal X1. Make sure it's all fueled up. High pressure steel. I think it's good. We would like to add that to the plans. Acknowledge, unlock it. Cancel integration. We need to tool it. That we acknowledge. Tool it and make it cheaper. Purchase the tooling. Now add it to the plans. Oh, we need to modify the hangar. Get this stuff out of my way. Go away. Go away. Modify the hangar. It's going to take 2 days. It's going to take $222. Because it needs to have the rocket fuel. Renovation has begun. All engineers of the hangar have been unassigned. They'll be reassigned when available. We don't have any money. We gotta slow down the process. -$6 a day. Making $2 a day. Oh, it's only takes 4 days. That's fine. We're okay with that. Plans. The KX1. Not enough funds to integrate. How much does the KX1 cost? $561. So can we warp to 575. 8 days will be finished on December 13th. Do it. Now, start building that. Integration at the hangar. But, oh, Infinity, we need some staff for that. We don't really have any staff for that. 300, which means we have to go back to the other spot. And we'll take away a couple. Give me 10 of them. We need 10 for now. And then we gotta go back to Edwards again. The clicking back and forth between these places is kind of annoying. Where are the ones that I can't transfer those ones to here? Well, that's not what I thought was going to happen. I thought I could transfer them between the two space centers or whatever. Now we just gotta wait till we have some money to hire some engineers for this one, so I could get working on my place. Tracking station. Go back and rehire them guys back to their spot. Well, I thought I could assign you guys to Edwards, but apparently that's not how it works, so get back to work on this. We gotta warp till we get a fund. We need 3, 6, 9. Let's try 1,500. There's a couple guys anyhow. But that's gonna take until January 15th. Warp to that time. Go away. Hopefully this thing gets fixed too, because Edwards and White Sands and I think Vandenberg, since they're all kind of higher elevations, like they're pretty much in the clouds. The clouds are pretty much at ground level. Because the clouds are just set to like one elevation, and they don't take account for like the different places around the globe. And then our cool terrain of Edwards is kind of above the ground too, so the space center is kind of underground. There is a way to change that in settings, but I don't want to be bothered with doing that. Alright, did we put people? Because we now have money to hire engineers. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 was all we could hire. Alright. At least that's now not Infinity. It's gonna this time take till Christmas. But we'll be able to make money now. And pretty soon, once that's done, in about a month, they'll free up all kinds of money. Then we'll have manwich monies. But we've made it to the new year, and it is a happy new year in real life too. Thank you for watching. Catch me in the next one. Don't forget about licking the boot button in the snoot, or booping the lick button in the snoot. Have a very good one. Goodbye.